Fala galera, vamos começar então aqui o capítulo 2 da nossa série aqui do Twin Mirror. A gente estava procurando a camisa, os lugares mais óbvios ela não estava, né? Então suspeitei que só pode estar onde? Olha aí, na banheira. Então vamos vestir a camisa e dar continuidade então a essa história. Que sangue é esse aí, hein? Todas, né? Agora, o que será que aconteceu?
Where did I get this? What did I do?
Beleza. Começa a parte de investigação mesmo, os puzzles. É uma história interessante, né? Esse primeiro capítulo ainda não deu pra gente ver como é que vai estar esse esquema. Vamos ver se começa então agora nesse segundo capítulo. Deixa eu aproveitar, como sempre, agradecer a todo mundo que vem curtindo. E se você é novo por aqui, já faço aquele convite para você se inscrever no Superação. Além de gameplays, também trago dicas e notícias. Aí, bicho. Dá pra controlar ele, olha.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe.
Vamos por fora da porta. Por fora da porta. Entrou na porta qualquer uma volta, acho que é isso.
Find the way to calm down.
Descubra como se acalmar, né? Caramba, acabei entrando ali.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Encontrar a porta certa. A gente tem duas cores de porta, né? As verdes e as brancas. Esse controle. Encontramos. Olha, já começou mais animado, hein, o segundo capítulo. Perigo. Atrás de você. Prisão. Desistir. Cadeia, corredor da morte. Apertado entre um e outro. O movimento dele não é tão rápido, né? Lateral.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Ser antecipado, vamos lá. Caramba, quase. Vamos mais longe agora.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door.
Não é fácil,
you need to steady yourself.
Meu o contato na lateral da porta já era.
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
Será que fazia parte? Vamos ver. Que onda!
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Espelho, espelho.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Pra ver se tem alguma diferença aqui, né? Ouvir, né?
Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
A decisão que ele vai tomar com relação àquela blusa com sangue, né?
Get far away. Don't think. Just go.
Aqui é fuga.
Far as fast as I can.
No meio... Meio, acho que é negação, não é isso? Deixa eu ouvir de novo aqui.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on. If I run, then you face what happened. Answers.
Se eu fugir, vou encarar. Se eu fugir, vou encarar.
Hide. It's never happened.
É, eu vou encarar aqui, apesar que eu tenho uma fuga, mas tem a ver com fugir e encarar. Bora. Vou nesse aqui.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol? You're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Vamos lá. Tá ficando mais animado, mais interessante. Apesar de estar bem envolvido com a história, estava sentindo falta disso, né? De uma ação. Pintou aí mais um troféuzinho. Vamos que vamos.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Vamos lá procurar respostas.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Achados e perdidos. Mesa de segurança. Ele não interage nessa palavra mesa de segurança. Acho que só nesses dois itens. Vamos seguir.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
Deve ter rolado uma confusão, né? Tinhas de refrigerante.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Vamos ver se a gente é bom observador, né? Limpar tudo antes ou depois do incidente? Eita, a bagunça que ficou isso.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Grudento.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them? Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
Olha, dá pra jogar? Começar a jogar. Olha. Pac-Man. Pra ver se eu ainda sei jogar Pac-Man. Ah, mas desse jeito, ó. Ele não tá com uma performance muito boa. Eu tentei colocar pra cima. Ó. Ele não tá subindo fácil. É no L, né? Ele vai até o canto só. Ele vai só até o canto. O canto ele dobra, né? Não tá funcionando muito legal, não. Mas enfim, foi só pra... Será que a gente tenta de novo? Deixa eu ver aqui de novo. Começar a jogar. Foi mais uma vez aqui. Acho que eu já sei qual é a onda aqui. Maria, vai dar ruim. E fecharam. Tem que limpar pelo menos um aqui, né? Pra ver se a gente limpa. quase, quase, quase. Tem mais um, tem mais um, tem mais um. Consegui limpar, beleza. Era só isso que eu tava querendo. Já passamos aqui da primeira. Como o jogo é da Bandai, né? Namco. Rola um Pac-Man aqui no jogo. Interessante, interessante aí. Momento nostalgia, né? Game over, beleza. Pelo menos a gente limpou a primeira. Vambora.
Almost beat his score this time. Maybe one day.
Tem um recorde para ser batido aí. Waka Waka. Mas valeu o troféu aí. A gente confere. Deve ter um outro troféu aí se fizer uma pontuação bem alta. Deixa para outro momento. Vamos continuar aqui a nossa investigação. Momento Pac-Man. Quem diria, hein? Quando eu vi a máquina arcade lá no primeiro, eu cheguei a falar no primeiro capítulo, né? Eu comentei, será que a gente dá pra jogar? O símbolo ali tá amarelo, quer dizer que ainda tá faltando alguma pista. Opa.
He might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Não. Será que tá faltando aqui, hein? Vou olhar ali por dentro de novo com calma. Perto da coluna tem aqui alguma coisa. Acho que eu não mexi nisso aqui não, né? Não. Aqui, ó.
What knocked this clock off the pillar?
Pegou esse relógio da coluna. Mais uma pista.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass? It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Pelo lado de fora do balcão, acho que eu não examinei onde ele ficou sentado, né? Estava sentado por aqui. Mesa caída. Tá faltando eu ver, galera. Olha, um boné do Joel. Não apareceu isso aqui.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Nada de ficar azul ali. Vou voltar lá para aquela sala de aquele primeiro compartimento, né? Que onda? Já olhei aqui várias vezes, mas não apareceu o botão de interagir. Como às vezes a gente coloca e dependendo da posição que você tá, ele não aparece, né, a opção. Taco de beisebol. Garrafas. E não volta não, ó. Rapaz. Sinuca não apareceu nada pra gente interagir. Pessoal, para não ficar tão cansativo, eu dei uma pausada aqui na gravação. A gente recomeçou porque eu encontrei mais um lugar aqui. Vamos ver se com esse aqui a gente já fecha.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
De visita.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me. Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Farmacêutica, farmácia, rua principal. Tem um endereço aqui, bebe muita água e ótimo para dores de cabeça. Mais um item que a gente não tinha visto. Beleza. Outro ponto que dá pra gente interagir também é aqui o palco. Vamos inspecionar. Mais uma pista aqui.
Dennis's initials.
Iniciais do Dennis. Ele se envolveu no que aconteceu aqui. Não me surpreenderia. Opa, mudou para azul, hein?
I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what. Just gotta think it through.
Já completamos então aqui de localizar.
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
Beleza. R1 para entrar no Palácio Mental. Vamos lá ver então esse Palácio Mental pela primeira vez. Vamos ver se a gente consegue ligar as pistas, né? Se é algo nesse sentido, eu tô curioso para ver como é que é a forma de investigação.
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
Responda a pergunta para começar a formular uma hipótese. Muito bem.
My memory ends here, but there's two glasses. Who was here with me? I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
Ele tava bebendo com aquele senhor, né? Que ele se abraçou logo quando ele chegou.
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Manda todas as perguntas para formular uma hipótese. Perto do pilar. Para onde o conflito escalou? Onde acabou? Começou ali, veio pra cá, perto do pilar, perto da entrada. Perto da entrada a gente não viu nada, agora perto do pilar ali Acho que esse pilar que até caiu o relógio, né? Eu vou lá perto do pilar.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall.
Isso aí.
A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Posso mudar aqui de opinião, né? Pelo que aparente é isso. Vamos lá. No bar, no palco, perto do Jockey Box. Ali perto do Jockey Box estava tudo arrumadinho, eu acho. Não está bagunçado, é o palco, né? Eu vou pro palco.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Quem estava envolvido? Dennis, bracelete. Rug, cartão de visita. Joel, boné. Pior que eu sou terrível para decorar nomes. Olha, aqui vai ser no chutômetro. Eu não lembro mais isso aqui, não. Mas lá no palco onde terminou a briga, né? Tinha um cartão de visita, um bracelete. Cartão de visita.
Pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
Pô, bater num velho, cara? Não, pera aí, vamos tentar o
Joel's
X
cap.
aqui.
Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
Então esse cara deve ter sido aquele que estava sentado e provocou ele, né? É bom que a gente pode
That's
ver as hipóteses. Esse é o Dennis, eu com certeza queria calar a boca dele ontem. Ficou entre o Dennis e o
Joel's
Joel.
cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
Deixa eu dar uma olhada ali. Perto do Jockey Box, né? A gente reviu o que tá aqui de peça? Não, nesse cenário não, né? Queria lembrar o que que tava aqui. Vamos lá. Eu vou arriscar aqui.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
Vamos lá.
I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch?
Don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Vamos tentar avançar, né, a nossa investigação. Acho que ficar aqui não era uma boa ideia, não. E o que é legal desse estilo de jogo, né, que a gente pode depois jogar novamente e ver outros acontecimentos. Eu acho um barato isso. Essa sensação de reescrever a nossa história, ou melhor dizendo, a história do personagem, né? Já que a gente, às vezes, na vida real não tem essa possibilidade, né? De verificar. E se eu tivesse feito isso ou aquilo, né? O que mudaria? É sempre algo intrigante. Sempre gostei desse assunto. Centro de Basswood.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans.
Vamos lá.
Basswood's small.
Diário
Dennis came through
atualizado.
Main Street. Someone saw him.
Interessante o efeito dos reflexos, né? Medo de nave espacial, tá aí a farmácia. Vou perguntar aqui.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Diário atualizado. Barricada para ali. Bora aqui na farmácia. Ah, é no R2 que corre, né? Tava... Brinquedo, 50 centavos por 1 minuto.
The perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Bater um papo aqui na farmácia, ver se a gente descobre mais alguma coisa, né? É bacana o jogo quando ele tem aquele sistema de load, né? Que vai rodando uma cena, ele vai carregando por baixo. Dessa vez até que não demorou. Olha aí, promoção aí, 50%.
Yo, get out the way.
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Shh, fuck you.
That's enough.
Dá mole não, cara mal educado pra
Kathy and
caramba,
Hugh
né?
were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Garra de vidro.
Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her.
Diário atualizado.
Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it.
Vou falar com o Rug aqui.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not, after your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
Last night was a wake-up call. I'm gonna try focusing on clean living.
Everything is poison. All that matters is the dose. Now, you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales, but you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
He looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
Mas já não tá atendendo a cliente, acho que dá pra conversar com ela agora.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? Oh, sorry, I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what
I just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
3 boxes of codeine, 5 tubes of anti-inflammatory gel. Sam,
Ela não quer
I'm busy.
conversar mais, tá ocupada. A Tara aqui, bora ver.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition.
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood. I'm trying to find something for it, and if it doesn't help, can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut. I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Oh, yes. Always.
Tentei deixar ela... Escolhi, né, de escutar ela falar, ouvi-la. Ver se ela ficaria mais aberta a informações sobre o Dennis. O jogo não deixou, não. Dar uma continuidade. Apostei que poderia ajudar, né? Saco de salgadinho. Vamos lá. Vamos seguir. Esse que é o segundo capítulo aqui da nova série do Superação. Se estiver curtindo aqui o nosso estilo de gameplay com foco na história, na narrativa, agradeço demais por poder fazer a sua inscrição, se ainda não for inscrito. Não esqueçam de ativar o sininho de notificação, que além de gameplays também trago dicas e notícias. Vamos continuar então conhecendo a história de Twin Mirror, da Dontnod, mesma produtora de Tell Me Why, um jogo que eu curti demais, uma das minhas séries que foi muito legal fazer aqui no canal em 2020. Vamos ver quem mais eu consigo conversar, né? Bom que na hora de dar o pique é legal. Funcionária.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Olhada aqui.
Somehow, I don't think the town's recent history will be included. It's fine with me.
A história de Basswood. Já se perguntou como Basswood recebeu esse nome? Passou de pequeno acampamento de mineração ao coração de Bancando. Junte-se a gente na prefeitura da sua cidade favorita para descobrir.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all...
Vamos ver aqui no café que a gente consegue descobrir. O jogo voltou a dar aquela cadenciada, né? Eu continuo muito interessado em saber a continuidade da história.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Ó, quis ser gentil, né? Jogo de tabuleiro, jogo de palácio mental. Opa. Que onda, rapaz? Ela só pediu pra ajudar. Olha aí.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it!
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Aí então a promessa que
Thank you
fez de
so
dedinha.
much. You're always such a dear.
Say,
E
Christina.
jurou juradinha.
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Ah, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but...
Have you seen Dennis since yesterday?
Have you not learned to not interrupt people when they're talking, Sam?
I don't have time for small talk today.
As rude as ever. I haven't seen Dennis. You have a nice day.
Caramba, outra eu quis ouvir, não deu em nada. Essa aqui eu já... eu já quis logo perguntar do Dennis. Já deu até dó de não ter ouvido ela. Poxa.
The cost. Right, so the overhead would
You seem real engrossed.
Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Just balancing the books. Or trying to.
How you doing? You managed to keep the books balanced?
About as well balanced as a snake with 4 balls.
That sounds uncomfortable, at the very least.
Something my grandfather used to say. Still don't know what it means, but it works in almost any situation. Anyway, the past is the past. I just accepted a big business opportunity, which makes tidying up my books in time extra important, even if it kills me.
I didn't think I'd see the day where you'd consider a franchise contract.
Ha! Only the day God calls for me. Have you met Hugh Kirkland already? The new pharmacist. He's helping me with a few improvements. Angel investing. Can you believe it?
I actually can't. What did he ask for in return?
Oh dear, I can't believe you're so cynical at your age. People in small towns do help each other, every now and again. That's not just something that happens on made-for-TV movies.
You still have Basswood's best coffee?
Ah, honey, you know we've never had that. That's over at the police station. Bess takes her coffee very seriously. Puts mine to shame. She pays out of pocket for real high-end stuff. I'd never make the margins work. Not that my margins have been cutting it lately. It's just been a bit slow the last few years. All over town, really.
I know you'll still be here when the rest of the town is gone. You're too tough.
Maybe. Maybe. But you know us. We always make it through. For example, I thought we'd never have another Miners' Day, but here we are.
I'll talk to you later. Good luck with your books.
Mm-hmm.
Tudo bem, quis ser gentil com ela depois de ter cortado lá.
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right, you're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Então vamos lá. Aquela carregada. Toda vez que a gente está mudando de cenário, né? Ele está dando o load. Vamos indo para a área externa da rua. Bom, pessoal, é o seguinte, vou aproveitar então. Acho que a gente vai terminar o segundo capítulo então por aqui. Já tivemos a ação, mas muita investigação também. Vamos continuar avançando aqui na história do Twin Mirror, agradecendo como sempre a todo mundo que vem curtindo, comentando e compartilhando aqui os vídeos de superação. Muito obrigado. Se você é novo por aqui, eu faço mais uma vez aquele convite para você dar essa moral aqui para o Gui, fazendo a sua inscrição, que é de graça, não custa nada e ajuda muito aqui o nosso trabalho para continuar trazendo vídeos, gameplays para vocês. E é isso aí, eu deixo aquele meu desejo de saúde e paz para todo mundo. Um forte abraço, até o próximo vídeo ou live. Valeu!